वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज हम सीखेंगे टू ऑथ ऑथेंटिकेशन कैसे हमारे प्रोजेक्ट में इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू क्रिएट वन प्रोजेक्ट। सो गो टू द ब्राउज़र and search Spring Initializer, where we can see first size start.spring.io. Just click on it. Select project as a Maven, Java as a language, and Spring Boot version 3.4.0. So give the group name com.app, then select the project artifact name, uh, Spring 2.0. So artifact name and name is same. So package name check before the creating any project. Select Java version as a 17 and add the dependencies, Spring Web dependency, and one more dependencies we required for the creating two auth. So just search OAuth here. You can see the OAuth 2 client security dependencies. Just click on it and create the project. Now go to the location of project, extract it, change the directory where you want to extract. So I'm extracting here. Now go to the folder where you have extracted the project. Now select the project, copy the path and paste it in browser. So add new project, go to the file location, project. Simply you can open existing project where you provide the path of project, and once you see the project into the below list, just click on it and click on OK. So project will open into the IntelliJ IDE. Just it is taking time to load. Now project is loaded successfully. Now check the pom.xml file where we have uh, added dependencies for the dot client web and starter. Okay, everything is fine. So first of all we have to create one src. Go to the src main java and click one package, which is a we can say main package, sorry, controller package. In that create controller class, I can say main class. So we have created one controller class, provide the annotation REST controller. So after that providing REST controller, we have to provide request mapping, common URL we can access with the help of request mapping, and provide the path. Okay, now create REST APIs, public uh, response entity. Waste of entity we are going to is a string type. So I'm typing here string and providing message say hello. Okay, and just creating the method, or we can say the REST API, which is return response entity with the OK method, and provide the message into it. So welcome to take Dheeraj tutorials for the to auth. Okay, provide the delimiter, and one more thing we have forgot to provide it, at the red gate mapping. Okay, now we have to create one more REST controller. Here you don't need to provide anything into the round bracket. Now one more API I'm going to create simply. Contact as API I'm going to create with the get contact method. Okay, provide the path, change the message body which you want to display. I'm sending my details like name Dheeraj Bhosle, then concat one more. In that I'm providing my uh, mail details, and one more thing, mobile number, providing mobile number 9767. Okay, so almost we have created our REST controller. Now we have to do one thing before doing anything. Just go to the resources, click on application properties, and just follow the steps which I have provided into this file. If you are using YML file, then use this, and if you are using application.properties file, then just use that file. Okay, I'm copying the file. I will explain what is it. So we have created application.properties file. In that we have provided the client ID and client secret. So you don't know how to create client ID and client secret for the two auth authentication, then I will tell you how to create a project. Just go to the Chrome browser, where you have to search console Google Cloud and just enter. You can see here OAuth 2 project. Just I want to add one more project here. Create new project. Enter the project name which we have created here. So we have created Spring to Auth application, and taking name as it is here, and create. Once you create the project, it will take some time. So we have successfully created the project. Now we have to configure it. Okay, just go to the here, click on APIs and services. Just click on enable APIs and services. Now again go to the back, go to the credentials, go down. First we have to configure our project to the API services. So click on configure and consent screen. Now we have configured our Spring to Auth application with the our Google Console Cloud. Now just go down, select external and click on create button. Now we have to provide our application name, then your email ID, which we are going to use for the 2 2.0 authentication. Just go down, provide one more developer content information. Provide your email address. Okay, Cyril Bosley 2812. Providing same email ID here also. Now click on save and continue button and wait for some time. So first step is done. Now go down, save and continue. One more time, click on save and continue. Here you can see the auth consent screen. We have provided some information like app name, support email ID, and contact email address for the developer. Now back to dashboard and click on credentials and click on here credentials, create credentials. What type of credentials you want? We are doing OAuth client uh, verification or authentication, so we have to click on OAuth client ID. It will give one pop-up. What type of application do you want to create? I am creating web application, so I have decided to select web application, then provide the name. Once more, what was the application name? Spring to auth application. Okay, add URL. So here you have to add http colon slash slash local host colon 8080 port. Okay, check URL before adding URL, right? So authorize redirect URI. So click here and go to the here and add this URL, which is already provided into the my application properties. So copy that URL and paste it here. and click on create button. So auth client created. So in that we required client ID and client secret. So just copied it and paste it here into the client ID section. I'm removing old client ID and paste new client ID. Same to client secret as well. Just go to browser, copy the client secret and paste it here. Now just save and do the Maven download source. Now we can check everything. Now we can run our program. So program started running. We have successfully created our application with the 2.0 authentication. So let's check whether we have created application properly with the help of our controllers. Just open the controllers and check. Go here, type http colon slash slash local host slash sorry colon 8080 slash API and run it. So you can see on screen, choose an account for the Spring 2 OAuth application. Just confirm whether our application which we have developed into the IntelliJ Spring 2 OAuth application and application which we can see on our Chrome browser name is same na, right? If the name is same, then click on our provided email ID. Now it is asking for authentication directly without passing any credentials like email ID and password. Just click on continue button and see whatever we have passed the message into the this API. Welcome to take the rest tutorials for the 2auth. You can same see on my screen. So we have run successfully one controller for the API. Now one more controller we have created for the contact us. Just run the same controller. So copy the URL and run it on separate tab of your browser. Contact us API. Now enter. See, we have successfully created two auth authentication with the help of our Spring Boot. Okay, so I am reviewing our application what we have done into this project. First, we have created project with the help of Spring Initializer, where we have added Spring Boot dependencies for the RESTful APIs we can implement into our project, and one more dependency for the OAuth 2 client for the authentication purpose. So successfully we have created project. Then we add the project into our IntelliJ idea. Then we have created one controller here. In that we provide the and we use annotations like REST controller and request mapping for the common URI path. Then we have created two get APIs for the testing, sorry, application purpose. One for contact us and one for get APIs. Okay, and run the application. Before that, we have configure our application with the application.properties file where we have provided the client ID and client secret, and just save the program and run it. Now we have got output like this one and this one, which we have provided into our REST controller. If you want to use it in incognito mode, we can use it same into the incognito mode. Just go to incognito mode, type here http colon slash slash uh, local host slash API, sorry, provide 8080 port slash API and run it. Here you have to pass the email ID which we have provided while creating application on the console, Google console. So I am providing my mail ID here. Click on next button. uh, I have forget to pass the dot. Now it is accessible. Now I have to provide password. I am providing password. Now it is asking for two auth authentication for our Spring to auth application. I am providing the access by clicking on continue button. So we have successfully run our application with the help of two auth authentication. Now one more API we have created. So I am running the same API with the another tab. Contact us API. See, we got output. So if you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and follow for more videos. Bye.